Good afternoon. Welcome to the forecast discussion for July 17th, 2014. It's a wonderful day out there. We do have some cloud cover as we do have some cold air aloft, but overall it's a very pleasant day out there. Temperatures throughout the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area range from the lower to mid 70s over the interior and mid to upper 70s along the coast. We do have 80 degrees in Atlantic City, but that is the only 80-degree temperature as of 12:42 p.m. throughout the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. Truly a very nice, comfortable polar air mass in place with dew points in the lower to mid 50s over the interior and mid to upper 50s along the coast. Quite frankly, I mean, this is beautiful weather for this time of year. Temperatures throughout the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area will range from the upper 70s to lower 80s over the interior and lower to mid 80s along the coast. Those mid 80s most likely be focused, let's say, right around southwestern New Jersey, if anything. When we take a look at the surface map, really not much going on. High pressure is in control throughout the entire eastern United States, with the exception of the Gulf Coast, where we have a stationary cold front lingering over portions of the Gulf of Mexico. Other than that, high pressure is in control, and that means dry weather and comfortable weather conditions, and this will continue on through this upcoming weekend. Now, there will be a threat for a few isolated showers here and there via some disturbances, which I'll show in a moment. But other than that, it's going to be very dry and very comfortable and very pleasant weekend on the way. Taking a look at the latest radar, really not much going on here. We do have a few isolated showers over here in northern New York. This is an example of what we will be dealing with for this upcoming weekend, where you get these little disturbances rotating through the region, producing an isolated shower here or there, but most locations will remain dry. Half of this isn't even reaching the ground over portions of southwestern and central New York. On the infrared satellite picture, you can see high pressures in control. Now you see these cloud cover. What's basically happening here, because remember, it was pretty clear out this morning. What you have going on is that temperatures are warming up, as they often do in the afternoon, and aloft at the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere, it's rather chilly out. Okay? So what's happening is that any moisture that's in the atmosphere at the lower levels is rising, and that's what's producing this cloud cover. No threat for precipitation at this time, but it kind of gives you an idea of what we're dealing with as far as a very cold atmosphere in place above the surface, and as a result, any moisture that is in the atmosphere is being squeezed out in the form of these clouds. But again, no precipitation is expected. Now you see this disturbance down here. Let's go to a water vapor satellite picture. So basically what we have in place here is a situation where you have a trough over the eastern United States, and then you have these disturbances rotating around this trough, like this one down here over the southern plains, and this one over here in the northern plains. And what's going to happen is that these disturbances are going to rotate through the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, producing the threat for an isolated shower or even an isolated thunderstorm. And I stress the word isolated here. What I expect for most locations is variable cloud cover to broken cloud cover, a few scattered clouds here and there. Most locations will remain dry. But with these disturbances, much like what we're seeing in western and central New York this afternoon, they'll be able to touch off a few isolated showers, a brief 15 to 30 minute rain shower or even a heavy downpour, and then you're done. So not a washout this weekend in any way, shape, or form, just a threat for a shower here and there, but no widespread organized rainfall or severe threats now on through the next 7 days. So a rather tranquil weather pattern, really. I mean, if you could just dodge a shower here or there. Otherwise, it's really not that bad. And temperatures throughout this entire period pretty much average below to near normal, which basically is the lower to mid 80s, a few upper 70s mixed in there here and there, and low temperatures basically in the upper 50s to lower 60s. So a very comfortable weather pattern will be in place. Let's take a look at the latest model guidance using the Penn State AWOL website, and we are using the European model guidance for today. So for today and for tomorrow, high pressure and control, temperatures generally range in the upper 50s to lower 60s for lows, lower to mid 80s for highs. For Saturday and for Sunday, again, these little disturbances are going to be moving through. An isolated shot of a shower here or there, but otherwise temperatures will range pretty much near to slightly below normal in the upper 50s to lower 60s for lows, lower to mid 80s for highs, And, of course, an isolated threat for a shower. Really, it's not going to be that bad this weekend at all. Another wonderful weekend for most locations. The same pattern is going to remain in place for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, with these disturbances passing through the region with isolated shower here or there. Otherwise, temperatures will range from the lower to mid 60s for lows and lower to mid 80s for highs, pushing into the mid to upper 80s for highs by the time we head towards the middle and end of next week. That is your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and nynjpaweather on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and LinkedIn. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.